Greetings, I am the Soviet Warlord, and today I am bringing you another episode of Stakhanov's Builds. Today I'll be covering the Afuris. The Afuris consists of a Afuris machine pistol held in each hand. It requires no mastery rank to use. In order to obtain this weapon, you can either spend 225 platinum in the marketplace to get it instantly, free with an Orokin catalyst for supercharging, or you can pick up the blueprint for 15,000 credits. In order to construct the Afuris, you will need 2 Afuris pistols, ranked or unranked, 1 Orokin cell, and 20,000 credits to cover the construction cost. However, in order to obtain the 2 Afuris machine pistols, each one will require 15,000 credits for each of their blueprints, 750 ferrite, 300 alloy plates, 400 salvage, and 4 neurodes. On top of that, you will need 20,000 credits for each weapon for their construction costs. The Afuris therefore is a very costly weapon to obtain. Onto the Afuris' stats then. It clocks in with a very poor 2.3 impact damage, so like many bullet guns, it struggles on shielded enemies. However, its armor defeating ability is much better with 10.5 puncture, making it a very ideal weapon for the Grineer. The slash damage is just as poor as its anti-shield performance with just 2.2. Accuracy with this weapon is also nothing special, coming in at 8.7. On the other hand, its fire rate is almost unparalleled with a jaw-dropping 20 rounds per second. The magazine size is very healthy at 70 bullets. You do pay for this because the reload suffers at 2.8 seconds. The Afuris does suffer badly from lack of damage after mid-game. When taking on high-level Grineer, you will definitely be better off with a different sidearm, and the damage you will do to mid-game infested and corpus onwards will quickly become very laughable. Despite this build is going to focus on turning the Afuris into a laser of metal, designed to rip low and medium level Grineer to shreds, foregoing elemental damage for pure fire volume. A run and gun class, if you will. As with any pistol build, it should be very obvious that my first choice should be Hornet Strike. For 200% or 220% as it is possible to reach at maximum level, with no drawbacks whatsoever, there's no reason not to run Hornet Strike. My next mod choice is again an obvious one, barrel diffusion. Since the Afuris here is going to be relying on sheer fire volume, it makes sense to double up those shots. With 2 shots fired for every 1 bullet you have in your magazine, being able to dispense 140 shots or more with the extra 20% means you will overwhelm any target just by the sheer number of bullets you fire, regardless of damage. My next recommendation will be seen by most as quite unorthodox. The 60% additional magazine capacity conferred to you by Tainted Clip will drag your storage up to an incredible 112, making the perfect prerequisite to an upcoming bullet hose. The loss of your reload speed is a hit, but with this setup you will have killed everyone long before you need to top up your magazine. Next, another preparation modification for the death laser in the making. Although very underused, and with the thought that the Afuris will be used for any sort of extended period, Trick Mag grants 90% more capacity for your total ammo count, allowing storage of 399 bullets, making sure you always have rounds on tap. It may seem like a strange choice, but this is definitely leading up to something that will keep your enemies at bay. Since the Afuris shines in fire rate, we intend to milk it for everything it has. Gunslinger will buff your already colossal fire rate by 72% in the first of a 2-tiered effort to bring rapid fire death to everything. With this mod, and my next in tandem, the lead laser will be born. The finishing touch to our laser is Lethal Torrent. 60% fire rate plus the 72% from Gunslinger brings your potential from 20 rounds per second to nothing short of an insane 46.4 rounds per second, and with 180% multi-shot included, these bullets triple up to 139.2 shots downrange each second you are firing. Even without elementals, Anything in front of this deadly hailstorm becomes mincemeat in moments. Damage therefore becomes completely negligible when this many shots hit your target at the same time. Finally, to make sure there is absolutely no chance of escape for anyone unlucky enough to get in front of this deadly duo of guns, we elect Seeker, in a very slight attempt to preserve the ammo required to run these ravenous weapons. With 2.1 meters of punch through, you make quick work of even the largest groups of enemies. And lastly, to address the extremely poor ammo economy of the Afuris, we choose Pistol Ammo Mutation, to make use of the waste ammo types strewn over the battlefield, particularly during defense missions. This too is essential to using the Afuris for any considerable period of time, and that's my build. A pair of machine pistols, with the capability of ripping enemies in half with a virtual wall of bullets, hence metal laser for the description. It is also designed for sustained use via ammo collection. I chose to forego elemental damage in favour of sustainability, mostly for low-level survival. However, if elemental damage is what you would prefer, Trick Mag and Ammo Mutator can be easily swapped for the damage type of your choice. Corrosive wouldn't be a bad pick. You will, as you have probably already figured out by now, need 4 formers to get this build. Maybe even 5 if you choose to run elementals instead. Although I would never advise this, as there are definitely other weapons that a former would give a lot more benefit to. This pair of guns is extremely fun to use if you ever want to spare the time to bring them to the correct level. So, although weak by nature, this build, although not the strongest, can shine a lot of fun into how you play, so use it well. The Afuris is a very potent pair of bullet hoses and are an excellent pairing to a sniper or shotgun. Use it well and kill everything. I am the Soviet Warlord, and this has been an episode of Stakhanov's Builds. Tune in again next time where I'll be covering another weapon. Peace out.